And there's breaking news coming in on the one rank, one pension protest in the national capital. A big division in the ranks of protesting ex-servicemen is now being witnessed for the first time. With a finish line in sight, there now appears to be a huge divide even within the protesting veteran community. A pandal has been erected where members of the ranks of Javans and Havaldars are protesting separate from retired officers. Interestingly, they want the government not to grant one rank, one pension until their grievances and their voice is also heard. They say the original protesters are being unfair to members of their ranks, that is Army Javans and Army Havaldars. That's junior commissioned officers as well as Army Javans feel that the officer cadre, the retired officer cadre, has been unfair to the real fighting force, the Army Javan, the Army soldier. Let's go straight across to India Today's Jugal Purohit. Jugal, unforeseen, but this is very, very dangerous and it could gravely impact the fight for one rank, one pension, because now you've got a very big division in the ranks.
That's right, Shiv. In a sense, it is hardly surprising because for a very long time, whenever the OROP as an issue was discussed, many a times those in the know said that once the OROP is implemented, they were apprehensive that perhaps the other ranks, the junior ranks like the Havaldars, the Sepoys, and subsequently up there till the officer cadre would perhaps be shocked at the kind of amount that they would get, and they would perhaps also come to know just what is the amount that the officer ranks would get. And given how the disparity does exist between the two, perhaps the result may not be as pleasing as it is being made out to be. And in that sense, this particular protest that we saw just a few meters away from the OROP original Pandal at Jantar Mantar is an indication of that situation to come. These Javans who I met, who I spoke to, said that according to what they had worked out and according to their calculations, the officer cadre was not representing their case well enough, and if the OROP were to be agreed in the given formula, then they would be left out altogether.
Jugal, I just want to play out for our viewers the report that you sent us, so our viewers can also, have a look at those two separate pandals where the retired Javans and Havaldars are protesting as well and want their voice to be heard. Here's the ground report by Jugal.
It is perhaps a sign of things to come, just how difficult the implementation of the OROP is going to be. Out there is the Pandal, which is where from the protest first began from the 14th of June. That's where all the officers, several other rank NCOs, JCOs been camping for a long time. Now I want to take you to this other Pandal, which has come about a few days ago, and out here members of the other ranks are protesting as well. Let's just speak to them to understand what is their point. ये दूसरा पंडाल यहाँ क्यों बना है? What is the point that you are trying to convey? Please tell me your name and introduce yourself.
See, I am Purushottam Kumar Vaishnav, National President, Voice of Ex-Servicemen. We are organizing the next site you are having in front of you. Our basic criteria is long gap we are having between officers and Javans. Since last 40 years, almost 40 years we have given chance to these officers. We are treating as our guardian. But so far he has not justified ourselves.
I want to know, why is there not a united front for OROP? That is my question to you. Why are you not together?
He has whatever tables for OROP he has given, in that we are getting, that Javan is getting only 500 to 1700. Whether they are getting 15,000 to 32,000. That is the basic more gap. Several times we try to get a front line with officers and Javans, but so far they are not taking any specific interest.
So you people feel that the OROP which is being spoken about out there, if it is announced, it is not going to benefit the Javans and the other ranks?
Not at all. It not at all going to benefit Javans.
It starts from 500 to 1500 only, wherever they are going to have the benefits of this OROP from 10,000 to 32,000 rupees. Which is
so